That intro was not nearly loud enough.
I know, right? I need to put on some like really loud uh, death metal stuff.
I mean, the audience not going deaf. I don't know what. They're not going to remember, to come back and.
All right. Of course, if I deafen my audience, they won't be able to hear me. So
Yeah, I don't know how Dave does that. It's always like stupid loud. I'm like, man.
I know. So hi everyone. I'm Trina of Trina's Technobabble. Welcome to another live stream where I'm going to be working on a bit of more modern boards than what Tom there is working on. Oh, we have the one and only Gut Bomb joining us. Hey, you. You can hear us?
It's now the Gut Bomb Tom Power Hour.
There you go. Do you want to try talking to see if we can hear you? No? Okay. That's fine. So yeah, 2 words. Love it. Love it. Pull, yank, yank. Maybe.
Got mine in.
Tom, do you want to help?
Uh, Yanking my cord.
It's only 2 words.
Uh, well, there's a
Reindeer, Rudolph,
can't see. Headache.
Drag.
Queen. Oh, okay. Random. Well, this is going to be an interesting stream. We're going to start with that. By the way, I did pick up today. Finally remembered some more rubbing alcohol because I'm out. So yeah, welcome everyone. Who do we have in the chat this morning or this afternoon? We have.
I hope you didn't get the medical stuff.
I just got the 99% stuff.
Okay, yeah, 99% is good. If you get the medical stuff, it can leave a residue.
Yeah, no, I always get they had 70% because I had to go to the drugstore today because I had to switch drugstores for my prescriptions. Nicely, the same drugstore company. So, but yeah. So let me see, who do we have joining us at 6:42 a.m. Eastern was Mark Benson. Francois joined at 9:49. We had Garth at 10:49. Everybody seems to be jumping in early. David Ladd. Francois is actually here. Garth is here.
It's people who are joining early so they can claim they were here, but then they just don't have to watch.
Yeah, exactly. And hello, Matthew Sauber. Yeah, doing fine. But yeah, I had to go to the. What do you use? 99. Same stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's big though. Big.
Yeah. Mine's will be a bit tiny. Here's my cell phone for comparison.
I can show something for comparison, but it might be bigger than the bottle.
Oh, I know it is. So today we're going to do some testing of motherboards. But before that, so if for those who watch Justin DVD Morgan's channel, he does a thing every episode called Wheel of Regrets, and he opens up his eBay stuff. And let's see if it'll work. I obviously can't use Wheel of Regrets, but I looked up game shows yesterday and I found Deal or No Deal. So
that show sucks.
It does suck. But I decided to go with Regrets or No Regrets. So I have case number 69.
Of course you do.
Of course I do.
Nice.
I don't even know the premise of the show. I've honestly never seen it. So today I looked up like what do they I remember that they used to have boxes or something at once upon a time.
Yeah, they have briefcases and you
they have briefcases.
you would be bidding with the other people on the briefcase that has the best stuff in it, but you don't know which one has the good stuff.
Yeah. So
no, wait, bidding? No, it's the one where you pick one at the beginning and then you keep picking to remove all the others in the hopes that you have the biggest, and then they try to buy your case.
That's it.
So,
it sucks so much I didn't remember the premise.
It's pretty.
That is fair.
Yeah.
So I went looking for a briefcase, and I went over to a store that sells. It's supposed to be a dollar-esque store. I don't think anything there is actually $1. But I was looking, and they had
a dollar burlesque store.
Dollar-esque store.
Oh, not correct.
I'd go to a dollar burlesque store.
I bet you would. So they had laptop bags, and I'm like, oh wait, I got laptop bags, so I'll use a laptop bag. So
I was going to buy something and then decided to recycle.
I'm like, wait, I have these home, so I don't need to buy one, which saves me money. So let's open up the laptop bag, which doesn't want to seem to open up.
The unfortunate part is that you already know what's in here.
I do know what's in here. Ta-da! It is. So the last time I was working on PowerBook G4 17 inches, and I have 2 of them here, I only had a 45-watt power supply, and Steve made fun of me.
Me too. I was also making fun of you.
Yeah. So, well, I'm just going to blame Steve. Because
he texted me and said, come make fun of Trina with me.
What, that day?
Yeah, while the stream was on, right before I joined.
Okay. So I happened to have gotten 2 more 17 inches. So we're going to see. So I bought a 65-watt power supply so that people can't make fun of me. And
I need one of those.
It's supposed to be working. We're going to find out. I also have my 17-inch because I don't know if the laptops work. So, okay, plugged in. Oh, I was drinking pop and now I got the burps. Hey, look at that. The light came on. You can't see, but the light came on. Sweet.
RGB back in the day. Or at least OG.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got a light on the front. No chime, though.
It's still dead.
Nope. There it goes.
Nope, there we go. Cool.
I don't know what it's...
Oh yeah. It was asleep.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was asleep, and now it's waking up from hibernation, so that's why it didn't have the chime.
What the hell?
Click on, do something. It decided that it wanted to go back to sleep. It said, it's power nap time again.
Hey, listen, if I'm not allowed to have a nap, it's not allowed to have a nap. There we go.
What's the official price point for the Blue Scuzzy right now? Is it still 52, right?
Oh, I don't know. I just make them. I don't sell them.
Because somebody was saying they were 55, and I'm like, I don't know. Anyway.
If you heard that from Joe, I think he was probably talking about the price of the Pico Gus going up because of tariffs.
So this is no, don't shut down. Cancel. Stop. So this is running 10.5.8. It has a 1.67 gigahertz processor with 2 gigs of RAM. Isn't that the last one they made was a 1.67? Cool. So this one works. This is all we're doing with these. I'm just wanted to test the power supply, and
I programmed 140 Pi Picos today with the Blue Scuzzy firmware.
Jeez.
What's really crazy for me, at least, is even with Joe and all that, because I sell to my customers, I bought 20 of them a week ago. I'm down to 4.
Wow.
Nice.
And I already have those reserved, so I need to go and order more. It gets worse though, is I'm almost out of PCBs.
Trina, look at the chat.
Oh, hang on. What's going on in the chat? Hey, CDI, welcome. Hey Trina, would it be okay to join in? Yeah. Let me send you a link of my doodle. Bear with me one sec. So
I gotta go see what my dog is barking at. Please hold.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Control. All right, Matthew, I just messaged you off on Discord, so that's a good, yeah. Yeah, the screen was really nice. So this one, there's a sticker on it. That says, if this will focus, selling as is. So let's see what the as is means.
It was literally just a guy walking by.
I mean, it wouldn't be a dog if it was anything else.
Right. Well, it could be a leaf.
You almost sound disappointed that the dog was doing what a dog does.
I was hoping that it was the Amazon delivery person.
That is a reasonable.
Okay, let's move my camera up. All right, let's see what this one does.
Garth says Penny knows what's up with that guy.
Hey, we got a chime.
He
So
did look kind of sus.
This one here, there's a sticker on it that says selling as is. There's
Sounds
a chime.
like it's borked.
Well, there was a chime. Oh no, there it goes. Screen's kind of funky.
Yeah, this doesn't guarantee anything. This could be one of the ones that that Garth worked on.
This is very true.
Sorry, Garth.
And I mean, it depends. Did Garth build it on a Friday when he was, 3 sheets to the wind by 4 o'clock in the morning?
He built it with his own bare hands.
When he was 3 sheets to the wind on a
Because that's what Apple does in Cupertino. They just build the laptops there. They don't farm them out to some factory in China to do.
No. Hey, Matthew.
It's working?
Hey,
Yep.
This one's actually.
Oh, cool.
Great. This one
The
actually
good
works.
intro. The good
All right,
Apple
so
intro.
we're going to turn this off. I don't care. So yay, the power supply works and both laptops work.
So how's
You're just gonna go ahead and say that one's working and ready for sale?
No,
Okay. How much are you gonna sell that for, by the way?
I don't know. Why do you want one?
No, but
Oh.
I just sold a titanium one, which is a little bit slower than that and smaller than that for
Yeah.
200 American. So
Okay.
yeah, without a power adapter.
Yeah, well, obviously this is the only power adapter I got, so
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is you can probably get some good eBay money for that.
sweet. All right, so I have.
Hey Tom, we can see your phone notifications.
That's okay. It won't unless I look at it. It'll be private anyway.
Hey, Think Center.
Okay.
So I got a Think
I have
Center, one of the little skinny guys. And the reason that this magically came home with me from a place I can't mention is because it has the motherboard in it. And I have 2 boxes. If you looked at my photo, I had boxes. And there's
Can I mention the name?
No.
I don't know what the name is, so I can't mention it.
It was working when it was decommissioned. I'm gonna double check it though, just to be safe. Because I have 2 boards that will fit in this computer that are just plain boards, but I don't have the processor and I don't have I have memory, but I don't have the processor. So I brought this one home as it was decommissioned, and I'm just gonna make sure that it still works. I put a stick of memory back in it. You can't see what I'm looking at. There we go. Ta-da. I put a stick of memory in it today. It should, in theory, work. All right, I need a VGA cable. So I have a complaint against Apple.
Get in line.
Why?
So today, my computer decided to act all funky, and I couldn't get on my stream. So I'm like, let's reboot the computer. Now in Windows, you can select to reboot without installing updates. Not in the Mac OS. It only took me 20 minutes to reboot the computer. Oh yeah, right. I'm not on.
I think
G-Stream.
you can do that on Windows 11 now.
Yeah, well, you can do it on Windows 10.
Or I mean, on Sonoma. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'm not running Sonoma because my 2014 Mac Mini won't run it. So, yeah.
Not with that attitude.
No, yeah, right. Okay, so we're gonna turn the camera if I can. Sorry for the dizzy cam. We're gonna turn off the light and turn off the other light so I don't get. So there's no hard drive in this, so it's just gonna simply. Why won't you go back further? Anyway, there it is. We are going to try to boot this up. Sweet. It's on.
But is there anyone home?
There we go.
Oh, never mind.
Yep. Perfect. So we know the board works. We know the processor works. We know the memory works. I'm not going to run mem tests. Sorry.
What? I thought this whole show was going to be nothing but mem tests. I got lied to.
I'm going to run some mem tests.
I'm going to run some mem tests later, but I just wanted to make sure that this worked.
All right, good. I would have been disappointed if I was lied to.
The show would have been a total ripoff.
Right?
All right. Since everybody's begging.
Mem test.
Wow, always running mem test. We get it. You like mem test. You got to play both sides of that fence. You got to complain when they don't, complain when they do.
Right.
I got to show you something that I put together. Can I be big for a second, Trina?
Yeah, just bear with me one sec. Let me get mem test started because my viewers and my co-host are demanding mem test.
Mem test, or we will wire it.
There we go. Oh, it's only 2 gig stick. Oh,
Good God, what are you doing?
all right. So let's make Gutbomb big. There you go. Now you're big.
Hi,
Too big.
I'm Gutbomb. Anyway, I rearranged my desk a little bit so I could have my retro stuff right next to my modern stuff.
Makes sense.
And
Cool.
that means the PC that I'm working with is down on the floor now because it doesn't have room on the desk. And I didn't want to have to bend over to look at the GoTech screen. So I actually modeled a new GoTech bracket that tilts the screen up so I don't have to get under the desk to be able to read the screen. That is all. That's available on my printables page. If you
Hey,
so
Retro Fox.
desire.
Welcome.
I don't have a 3D printer, so
Well, you need.
I love 3D. I would love to try 3D printing. I just can't.
I'll
afford
3D print it. I'll 3D print it for you for $75.
I don't have a use for it, so I can't.
Yeah,
I can't actually get it.
I wouldn't actually do it anyway. That's my I don't want to do it price.
Everyone has a good price.
I don't
Everybody
need
has
to
a
be
price.
big anymore,
I know
Trina.
that.
Yeah, I know. Just bear with me one second. Replying to a customer. All right. So we'll make mem test big because everybody wanted to see it. There it is. So this is an Intel. Oh. Whoops. This one shouldn't have been decommissioned. So this one's an Intel. Oh, you can't really see it. i7, 4th gen. Oops.
So it's definitely ill-gotten then.
Considering they won't hire me back, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, if anyone sees Dana pop in the chat, let me know. Although I can kind of keep an eye on it because it's just running mem test on the 2 gig stick.
While I was printing that thing, I ran out of the gray filament, and had to supplement it with black filament on the back.
Yes.
And I used supports to print it, and this is what the supports looked like at the end of the day.
That's right. Instead of El Gato, it's Il Gato. So this shouldn't take long with a 2 gig stick. But it's an i7. I forgot to bring home the hard drive caddy. Oh well, put an SSD in it. Don't need to. Oh, by the way, is anybody looking for an HP LaserJet 5L with a
Nobody.
toner cartridge? Like a brand new, still sealed toner cartridge. Because I have one for $5 because it needs desperate cleaning on the inside. And I don't professionally clean these things, so.
I'm actually looking for a new Think Center as well for my, because I use a 6th gen Core i3 Think Center for running Batacera, for running retro games.
So what are you looking for a Think Center?
I already found what I'm looking for. Just need to find it locally if I can find one.
Ah.
It's I found an i7 8700 on eBay, but I think it got sold last night.
Great. Trina, look what I'm doing.
Oh, wait. Whoa. GotBomb is also running memtest? Version 1.3.7?
4.3.7.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Because it fits on a floppy.
What am I running?
5 something.
Yeah, 5.01. Because it fits on a CD.
What's the latest version?
7. Something.
Okay.
Whew.
But that one requires a Blu-ray disc.
No, flash drive.
I'm joking.
Flash drive.
I actually have Blu-ray discs.
There you go.
I actually still have 50 gigabyte discs that I haven't used yet.
Right?
Well,
That's a little better.
CDI, you can be sad that you gave yours away. You can buy this one for $5 plus shipping. Just beware that it's, as I put in the ad, beware this thing is, it's a wee bit heavy. It's going to cost a bit to ship.
Like a baby.
We shouldn't be shipping babies.
Does that ever stop people on eBay?
I am an eBay enthusiast, and I have never seen a baby on.
You just gotta look.
This is not looking in the right categories.
You're not looking at the right category,
my friend.
I don't want to know what categories people are looking at. That kind of scares me.
For babies.
Yeah, apparently. You'll probably get, what were those dolls? The Beanie Babies or something
Well,
like that?
there were the real dolls.
Oh.
No. I don't want a real doll from... Well, I don't want a real doll at all, but especially not one from eBay. Used.
Ship to California CDI, not a problem. $95. And it's all yours for the low. Think about it. You get one for $100, basically. Canadian.
Retrofox. Go search eBay and put some links in the chat.
Am I the only?
Let's nod and say we did.
Who else uses an iPhone here?
I do.
Am I the only
This
one
guy.
that's irritated that if you use the camera in other apps, it like never focuses, but if you use it in the actual camera app, it like properly focuses?
I don't have that issue. Like I've taken photos with Discord, like in the
So if I
Discord
try
app.
to do like a macro shot, like really close up, it refuses to focus. But if I use the actual camera app, it works fine.
I think some apps don't get. They need to update their camera API to be able to use the other lenses and all that crap.
That might be it.
All right.
So it's on the app developer.
This is passed with no errors. Everybody's happy. I can shut it down now.
Yeah, I don't need my mem test to be bigger than your mem test. We should make our mem test the same size.
We can totally. Well, my mem test is off. I'm done.
Well, your next mem test.
I'm not doing a next mem test. At least.
What? That's all I'm here for. I was here for dueling mem test.
Right?
Well, I'll do mem test in a bit. Jeez, my God.
Hey, look, I've got this much RAM to go through in mem test.
Jesus.
All right, bear with me. So, if anybody watched my 15-minute stream on how to repaste a CPU, I bought a motherboard for $10 on Facebook Marketplace because I just wanted something newer that wasn't like either green or brown to show off on the stream. So while I'm talking, I'm trying to get the motherboard or bench cleaned off and stuff. So I bought, you can't see what I'm looking at because the camera's pointing the wrong way. I bought this motherboard right there, which should look vaguely familiar to people who were watching the stream that night. So, thankfully, I bought it because it didn't have any thermal paste. It now has thermal paste. The thing is, I don't know if this computer works, if this board works at all. So, this will be the first time I'll ever fire it up. So let me get a power supply. We have a green power. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. We have a green power supply, which works. Haven't had any issues with it. Knock on wood. Now it'll catch fire or something. And I can mem test this one as well, I think.
By the way, I'm using my iPad Pro for this.
Cool.
Can you run mem test on that iPad Pro, please?
So, what is it? There's that emulation.
Yeah, maybe when, I don't know, the Canadians win a Stanley Cup.
There is an emulation framework for that you can run that'll let you run like x86 and stuff. So I mean, in theory, it is possible.
Hey, we at least the Canadian team made it to the finals this year. So, okay.
How'd that go?
Well, how did that
We
go?
lost. We lost. But at least we made it to the finals. So
It was a very close series, though.
Yeah,
it would have been hilarious if
we
Edmonton won and Florida just got completely reverse swept. It would have been hilarious.
I realized I meant to do something before the stream and I forgot to.
And I meant the Toronto Maple Leafs, not the Montreal Canadiens.
Oh, if you're waiting for Toronto to win a cup, good luck on that.
That's why I'm not doing
people
a
have been
mem
waiting
test.
a long time.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have to do a mem test on my iPad Pro.
I don't see where the front panel connector is on this. That's weird. All right. Let's do a Google search. That's what I meant to do, is a Google search on these boards before the stream. And I got sitting here and then yelling at my computer to reboot. Take a picture. All right, let's go look up the model. It's an Asus
That
motherboard.
sucks. Wow.
Asus M4 and 6B, I think. Yeah, BT MV2. There it is. Cool.
Memtest is a lot slower on a Pentium 2.
Yeah. I wonder why.
And I'm doing 512 megs on this Pentium 2 also. And like nobody had have 512 megs on their Pentium 2 back then.
Yeah. Okay.
I think back in the day I had 64 megs on my Pentium 2.
Oh,
I had 32 on my Pentium 1.
open file. Is it this one? I'm gonna say yes. I forgot that Asus likes to zip the files. It's verifying Adobe Acrobat Reader. Good God, this is slow. $80 to ship a 20-inch luggage piece. See. Anytime. What the? There we go. Finally. All right. Let's take it a little bit. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down.
Oh yeah, it's only a 266 megahertz Pentium 2 as well. So it's...
Oh yeah, your processor is going to be slowing that test down as well. Let me see. Where is the front panel connector? Oh, it's there. Weird. Okay, let's find out the layout. Isn't this exciting? I meant to do this ahead of time and totally forgot. Why didn't you remind me, Gut Bomb?
I like to see the world burn.
Okay.
Very reasonable.
ATX, IDE, SATA connectors. Here we go. Where does the speaker go? Oh. Huh? Okay. All right, let's find some... I don't know where those cables are. Welcome to Steve's stream. I don't know where anything is. Dum, 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 dum. Let me find right with them. Oh, so weirdly enough, I can't see because I'm not looking at the stream. I'm gonna make myself big.
Thank you.
You see this motherboard? I have no idea what it goes to. I was looking for a box the other day to ship something out, and that was in it, still sealed, and it was shipped to my old address, so I have no idea what it's for.
I'll tell you what it's for. Let me take a look at it. I got no fucking clue.
I've never seen a board like that before.
It's a real weird shape.
I have no idea what it's for.
I thought it was a laptop board.
No, because it's the socket. I know what this was for. It was an all-in-one, and then the guy said, "Oh, don't worry about it. I got a new one after he paid for this." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." I know what that's for. Let me see. It can't be a Core 2 Duo because it's if you look at the socket, it's AMD. So yeah, I just gotta
No,
do
it people just soldered a whole bunch of pins onto the bottom of an Intel CPU so they could put it into that socket
all right, let's find out where.
meticulously, individually.
Yeah. All right. So where does the power button go? It goes up there. All right. Let's point this down at the board a bit. I don't know what you can see. That's okay. All right. Power button goes there. And I need to find a speaker. And I have a speaker. Sweet. I have a really long speaker. Take that as you will. All right, let's put a VGA on it because it does take VGA. Go on board. I'm gonna look at whatever I'm looking. That camera's pointed at now because I can't see. Only the issue with only having one screen. Ta-da! All right, let's plug in a keyboard. Wow, brain. This is going to be a long stream, folks. I don't even know what a keyboard's called. Be prepared. All right, let's plug it in. Well, it's plugged in, right? Yep, that's right. Plug you in. Okay. Let's look at the board for a second. You're looking at all my mess. Okay, so when I turn it on, there's supposed to be a light that comes on. We have a light. You can't see it, but it's right there. We have a light that came on. Can you see the light? Maybe. Feedback would be nice, folks.
Mm.
Can you see the light? I can't
Nope.
see it. Weird. Anyway, there's a light right there where my finger is. That's the light.
Oh, that just looked like another capacitor.
There we go.
Honestly,
Now
All
it
right.
looks like a glowing capacitor.
yeah.
That's
I
kind of
was just about to
scary.
say that.
Okay, so let's rotate the camera around. Ta-da! We're pointing at the screen. I want to move it back a bit though. Let's point it up a little bit. All right. Let's turn it on in 3. Oh, hold on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we have the fan spinning. I'm not getting a beep.
You know, this is going to be a real short stream. Everything's worked so far.
Actually, all it's doing is the fan spinning. It didn't beep. Oh, there we go.
There you go. It's going to be a real short stream. Everything's working so far.
I'm just going to pad it out with memtest.
Yes, that's what it's for.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Okay, the BIOS settings stayed. Date and time's correct. Let's put in my flashy drive. And we're going to go over to boot. Boot device priority.
What did I do?
Removable device, I guess. Yeah. So we have 3 options: removable device, hard drive, and CD-ROM. So we're going to try removable device as the first one. So let's S10, even though I didn't do any changes. It's weird, I'm not getting any beeps. It could be the speaker.
Beep.
I don't think that was the speaker. But hey, the motherboard works. Sweet. And a booter from the flash drive. So let's do another mem test. It should be 2 gigs of RAM. I didn't look what I was in the
Mem
BIOS.
test for the win.
So this is an Intel. AMD Athlon 2 X2 250 processor. And I have no idea how many gigs or how many sticks of memory because version 5 sucks for. They fixed this with version 7. It actually tells you all what's there.
Whose Windows machine's going off?
It'd be me. It's,
Okay.
wow, is that a call out? Whose Windows machine?
Yeah, whose microshaft wind blows machine is making noise?
See if I can get this a little more. There we go.
I feel an attack, bro.
Let's see if I can straighten this up a little bit. Nothing here is straight, including me.
Or me.
There you go. Sweet. The board works. Not bad.
Boo.
Not bad for a $10 buy. It was listed as unknown processor, 2 gigs of RAM. $10.
Hey, my CPU is only 267.3 megahertz, and yours is 3014 megahertz. I'm only on 32% of the first pass, and I've been doing this for like 20 minutes so far.
And I'm already at 20%.
Yep. You're gonna lap me on this one, I think. Couple times.
Let me see. What are you at? 34%.
34%. Yeah,
All right,
you just passed me. You just got to 35.
Let's put us side by
No,
side.
you're
There we
at 28. Okay, yeah.
go. There we go.
My money's on Trina.
Yeah, mine too. I'm taking a dive on purpose.
You're taking one for the team, are you?
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, all that memory that you have, it's to be tested with that one machine that you're testing with now.
No. Some of it is
okay.
to be tested with slower machines because
Oh,
it's
geez.
older than this.
I realized I was going to get a flash drive today, and I forgot I'll have to go tomorrow.
In fact, most of my mem test isn't actually going to be mem test, but it's going to be like Apple Diagnostics because it's happening on a Mac.
Okay. Does Apple Diagnostics do memory testing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I actually did not know that.
Yeah, I know. So does anyone want a motherboard with 2 gigs of RAM and an AMD Athlon 2 X2 250 processor?
No.
Hell
That
no.
works?
You have to run Microsoft Binbos on that.
Microsoft Windows. Yes, Gutbomb is a true glutton for punishment. I do agree, Mark.
Boo.
What are you working on there, Tom?
Apple 3.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't. I'm just replacing the sockets.
You had to like clean out all the mouse pee.
Well, I already ultrasonic it, so I'm good there.
Don't make me big. Make yourself big.
No. I was just I can't see your number, so I was just making you big for a sec to see what percentage, because I'm already at 45%.
I see.
So I was just comparing numbers. That's all.
Oh yeah, you passed.
Camera.
So yeah, so that's all I wanted to do with that board, because there's a mystery board that hasn't been brought. Nobody knows about. I'm testing all the newer stuff before I get to that one. So that's why I'm kind of boogieing through these ones. I also have one that's causing me a bit of issue, so I don't know if that's going to work or not. That's my next board to work on. And speaking of that, while I'm sitting here watching MemTest go through, I should look up the freaking specs on this thing.
Got that right.
Yep.
Can I switch cameras on StreamYard? Like,
Yeah, you go down to the where it says settings, and then you can pick which cam you want to use in there.
okay.
Yep.
Settings. Oh, okay. I honestly don't know because this is my third time using this app or using this website on my iPad Pro. I haven't been on Trina Stream in a long time. This is my first time in a long time.
It's been a long time since I said it's my first time. There you go. Welcome to Trina Stream. Or I don't have to pay anybody put any money into a jar. Okay, let's open this up.
Anyway, oh, Trina,
Yo,
the other day I talked to you about trying to look for like a 2014 Mac Mini.
yeah,
Turns out I actually had enough spare parts around here to build the server.
nice.
So I'm using a motherboard, a cheap motherboard, Intel motherboard from like the 8th and 9th gen,
Oh,
and pairing it with a 8350K.
cool.
And
Oh, that's good.
I using Ubuntu server with CasaOS running on top of it, so I could just mount drives without having to go through the whole F tab.
Well, I'm ready to check out my Mac Mini. Things been getting to be more of a pain in the ass than it's worth.
I still would like to get another Mac Mini. I never had a Mac Mini. I never had a Mac Mini before, so
Yeah, this one's getting to be a pain in the patoot. I might go over to start using my PC computer. Oh,
Come back to the dark side.
yeah.
it's the dark side of wind blows.
Yeah, the only thing is I need to reinstall Windows because it's the last time I had it up and booted, it was acting funky. Okay, so the speaker goes, yeah, that's the speaker. Where is the front panel? There we go. Power button. Okay, sweet. There we go. I did my homework. Do I get a gold star now?
Alright, that I think is going to be the last second.
Let's see. That's what she said? I totally missed that CDI. You'll take the Mac Mini, will you, Mark?
So I have a Mac Mini. I think it's a 2014 model.
Yeah, that's what I have, and I'm ready just to turf it because the mounted
Is it
miles
running a hard drive or a solid state drive?
Yes, it's got one of those stupid drives that are supposed to be both.
So
the fusion drives.
Mm.
I have a weird issue with mine. Well, it's twofold. One, it doesn't work with either of my 4K monitors. Just refuses to sync to them, but it'll sync to my what do you call it? My capture card, just barely. And then even once I did get an operating system on it, it ran so slow it was unusable.
Yeah, this is what this thing's doing. It's like it's stupidly slow, and I'm just like,
Yeah, and I have an SSD, so it isn't a hard drive issue.
yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just like, whatever. I don't care enough.
Yeah, Mark, the fusion drives. This has a 1 terabyte fusion drive in it, and I'm so regretting replacing my 4,1 that was flashed to a 5,1 now. I do have a 5,1 that's behind me. I just need to get more memory for it first, and I need money. Because it takes a funky memory, and I don't have any of it. Might go looking on eBay though and just see how much that's actually going to cost.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
Kind of wish I had an M4 iPad Pro, so the camera would be like properly landscape.
Hey, yeah, David, yeah, we're both running MemTest. Although mine is by far faster than Gut Bomb's. I'm at 93%. Gut Bomb, what are you at right now?
40.
And this is, I should mention, David, this is the second computer I'm mem testing. And on top of that, I had to look up the motherboard manual for this one to find out where the power button and speaker went, although the speaker doesn't seem to be beeping. Yeah. So. But the board works, which is the main thing.
All right, that Apple III is repaired and has new sockets.
Nice.
Do I win the internet for working on a terrible piece of hardware?
Yes, yes, you do.
I think I've found all the issues with it. I make no guarantees to the owner because I have no way to verify that.
Ah.
I mean, everything I found is like in one area for the most part, but
yeah, you don't have it. You don't have an Apple III, then
like I didn't have to buy these sockets, and if I didn't need to like do all the soldering, if it doesn't work, I'd be like, don't worry about it. But because I had to do all that work desoldering and then putting the new sockets in.
Yep. And David, the manuals were easy to find because these are newer boards and they're still online. So, hey, and look at that. We have pass completed. No errors. How are you doing over there, Gut Bomb?
41%.
All right, we're going to turn this one off.
What antiquated technology should I work on next?
You should help Gut Bomb.
I don't.
Yeah. Put your computer and my computer power together, and we can test this memory faster.
I'm sorry. There's no help.
Hey, why has it still got the power light on it? But hey, the board works. So $10 board, not bad. It works. Okay, come on. You have no power. Absolutely no power. Why is the light still on? There we go. I don't want to go removing things from the motherboard in case Big Bad Biologist is watching. These are called motherboards, not logic boards.
It's the same thing.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, yes, in theory. But even Apple's now gotten into calling them motherboards. So.
There is no logic to your mother.
Right. All right, let's take these out. Put those over there. Try to get this stupid power back off. Why aren't you coming off?
What did I do with my phone?
Come on.
Come.
It's not even lifting up. Oh, it is a bit. There we go. Okay, this board works. Sweet. Ooh, it's warm. Oh. Please hold. I have a customer calling.
It's just me prank calling her, bro. On this episode of Tech Yankers, wait, that might not be a good name.
Tech Yankers?
Like Crank Yankers, yeah.
Yep.
Spam calls. Rah!
I think this sim will probably fail testing.
Why?
Because it's missing a chip.
No, that's probably just parody.
No, I took it out.
Oh, yeah, it'll definitely.
It's not missing.
This is
a feature.
This is Apple RAM, so there's no parody on it.
It's a feature, not a bug.
Oops. Oops.
I needed a RAM chip because I bought an Amiga RAM card and one of the chips on it was bad. So I extracted one from this and put it in the RAM card and it worked.
Tell me something that doesn't surprise me about one of those boards.
All
Yeah,
right.
It was a
the
third party one as well.
So I'm going to change the camera around. Bear with me one sec, and I'm going to make myself big. Sorry, got bum.
Oh, I don't want to be big, so you're good.
Okay. So we're going to turn the camera around. Hi, people. There's my other workbench. So, if you remember, a while ago, I tested all this DDR2 memory. It weighs a ton. We're going to put one of those sticks in there. I know they work. Or is this DDR? Oh, God. This might be just DDR. I think this is just DDR. I think this is the wrong memory.
Here's my stack of DDR right here.
Yeah, this is all DDR.
This is all DDR.
Shit. Okay. All right.
This is actually making me want to work on downsizing my computer parts. Because
I mean,
have so much
listen,
RAM.
if you want DDR 400 256 gigs, look at this bag. I have one or two sticks.
That's a lot of junk, Trina.
Somebody out there wants it. Okay, let me get my DDR2 box in.
Then here's all my 72 pin Sims.
Oh,
Hi, you're looking at the back of me.
I know this is the wrong time to ask, but is anyone interested in like a Core i7 4820K?
I have one sitting right here. Well, not that one, but I have a fourth gen.
Yeah, they
iPhone.
sell on eBay for like $10.
I need to get.
No, actually, the 47, the fourth gens. I just listed a fourth gen, and when I was looking through sold items in Canada, it was $60.
Yeah, that's about 10 American.
About 10 American.
That's like no, that's like 5 American.
But yeah, I was thoroughly surprised when I'm like, really, $60 for a fourth gen? Oh,
Well,
okay.
it came from Trina. You remember that computer I got last year that turned out the PCI slot was messed up and almost burned the motherboard?
I wouldn't say no, but
The one that had you to check if it was the error code.
yeah. I'm happy if I know my own name most days. So no.
Anyway,
Seriously, I don't know.
I still kept that stupid CPU from it, and I don't want it. I actually can't get rid of it because it still works, but I don't know if I should sell it online or not.
I would.
I'm at 44%, Trina.
Now this was
Here's-
my DDR2 test board that decided to kick the bucket. Like the fan was spinning. So we're gonna try a known working stick because I just took it out of my tested box. Fruit flies. I hate fruit flies.
Here's my extensive collection of RAM bus RD RAM.
Yuck.
Oh yeah, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Ta-da! So
And then I also have just as many RD RAM Terminators.
this
I've
is
got a
an,
ton of these.
this is an AMD processor, but I put an Intel fan on it because that's what I had at hand. It's literally just sitting on top of it, so just enough to see if the fan spins.
Is this a AM2 motherboard?
I have no idea what it is. It used to be my DDR2 testing board, and then it boots up, but it won't do anything. I'm not getting anything on the display. So I'm gonna try this again. And if not, I might send it to Big Bad Biologist because he had luck getting his up and running. Okay, we have a power light. You can't see. But
When you said it doesn't do anything, I got 65 scribe vibes.
oh, okay. So
If you're not familiar with his videos, you should watch them.
I'm gonna have to. Okay, let's see if it turns on. Okay, so the fan spins. Oh! Oh my god! It beeped!
It's alive. It's
It is alive. Look! 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 Holy
You
shit
can't
balls.
see it. But there you go.
I'm at 45%, by the way, Trina.
What, do you want me to run mem test on this one?
Of course.
I gotta see if I can boot from flash drive on this one. F1. Holy shit balls. It actually booted. Sweet. I'm not running mem test on this one.
You need a GoTech, Trina. Then you can just use floppy images.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, it's me. I'm intentionally putting it into NMI mode. I'm trying to figure out why I have all this code for I've reproduced the tech step in code, but for some reason I cannot get my computer to talk to the tech step.
Can you tell me what a tech step is actually useful for? Because a computer has to be in a certain level of working state for the tech step to be actually useful.
Yeah.
Is it useful for what you do? Or is it just kind of a cool thing?
For most people, it's just a cool thing, if you ask me.
Mhm.
For me, it's the reverse engineering I'm doing, trying to get it to because basically, if I can get all this working, you won't actually need a tech step. You'll just need a cable to connect to a serial port, which I've already gotten a prototype, and I have this cable here that I would imagine it's just it's a DB8 on one end or DIN8 on one end with a DB or was it DE9 on the other.
Don't worry about it. Everybody knows what you mean, no matter which letter you use.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think E is the female end, or I don't know. I think it's the shape or something, right? But I had it working where I was able to talk to the computer, but now I can't get that. I can't reproduce it. It just won't work. I can sniff the bus. Like if I can dump what the tech step is doing and what it's getting back. So I have all the framework for it, and I've had it working in the past, and it just doesn't want to work now. I don't know if it's something on the computer end or something on the other end, but since I tested an LC3, a 2CI, and now I'm going to test with a SC30, which is what I originally got it working on, that'll at least tell me, okay, it's got to be something on the PC end, not on the computer end. Hopefully. That's the goal. Because I wanted to have, if I could get it working reliably, I was going to go to Midwest to demo it.
I might actually have a processor.
Is that another all-in-one board?
So it's one of these Lenovo, the Think Center board.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know if I have the right processor for it. Although if memory serves me right, I might.
Did you say memory?
My memory. But yeah, these ones were the blue labels. I gotta find out if there's a way to, if I got a model on it. So guess what I'm gonna use? I'm gonna clean off my desk, and so I can put the board on it. And
I'm now looking around. Sorry, go ahead.
And I'm going to use the microscope to see what I can see on the board.
I'm now looking around my office for random barcodes that I can taunt Francois with. He said you really don't want to show barcodes on stream.
Why?
You'll have to ask him that.
Francois, why?
Is it because of YouTube policy?
Oh, yeah. All right. So let's see if I can find out. Wow. Right, that's there. I don't have much room on my desk. This is okay. So right there. Whoa, 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 whoa.
She turned into Waluigi.
Okay, so that's an FRU. Oh, that'll work. Let's find out. Lenovo. FRU. And it is 03 T 7423 Pro. D light's kind of flashing off. There we go. DPK. Oops. Okay. Haha. So it's a motherboard for an M900. Tiny. Doesn't tell me the processor though. I can buy one on AliExpress? What? Wow. You can buy these on AliExpress.
Buy what on AliExpress?
This motherboard.
I
Not cheap. I'm trying to find out what board is, or what processor it requires.
49%.
Is that the that's
Oh, I just hit 50.
Hey Trina, what was the motherboard?
It's an M900 motherboard.
It's a 6th gen Intel.
Wait. Okay,
I found one off of Amazon and has a Core i5-6500T.
Let's go to my Webby site, take a look at my processors, because I just recently finished updating that page forever. And I have an i5-6400. Sweet.
Cool. You can use it to see if it works.
Yeah. That's the plan. I just have to find it. It's i3. Anybody want an i3 540? First gen i3. $2.
I don't have a need for one.
That's an i7. That's an i7. I got them all labeled, so it's easy to go through them. Where did I put that? Where did I put that other i5? That's not it. i5 6400. Right here. Oh, you can't. I can't see what I'm looking at. It's right here. Ta-da! These are nice boards though, because you can also put. It has a. Let me bring it over. It has a M.2. They can put actually have technically 2 drives in it.
Actually, what's actually funny? I have that ThinkCenter, but even though it's a 6th gen Intel, it does not have a M.2 slot.
Yeah, this one does. How do I get fan power to this? I might just put the processor in. If I knew which way was up.
Mark says that's only MSATA on that revision, Trina.
What do you mean M7?
So that won't do an NVMe. That'll just do MSATA.
We used to put NVMe ones in it at work.
Why would you
Is that even
bother
possible?
with the expense of a NVMe on a machine like that when the MSATA ones are so much cheaper? Because it's just like a receptionist's computer, right?
Well, it depends. Some of them were for doctors.
I mean, you're not doing medical research on these things.
Some of them were.
On a ThinkStation, like a
Yeah.
little thin computer.
Uh-huh.
That's real cheap.
Funny enough, they were. Oh, this takes DDR4 memory. Right. Of course it does. I'm being stupid. Where's my DDR4 bin? Yeah.
M.2 SATA, not NVMe though.
Yeah.
NVMe is specifically like PCIe based, and I don't think that the slots on these had PCIe lanes.
But yeah, we would sometimes increase them for. There we go. For the doctors. Should I try booting it without a fan?
If you're going to cook something on it, yeah.
Well, I mean, it won't get stupidly hot. Or it shouldn't get stupidly hot. And these ones don't have, yeah. I remember these. I mean, in theory, it should work. It was brand new in the box. It should work. I'm trying to figure out how to put it.
Hey, Bacchus.
Hey, Bacchus. Welcome. All right, let's just. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right?
Explosions?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I don't think that would explode.
No, it shouldn't explode. Basically, what I want to do is turn it on, see if I get a BIOS, and turn it off. I'm not even plugging a keyboard into it, so. And then we'll do the same thing with the other one. I don't know why we threw them out, but they were over. All right. I am grabbing way too many cables because they all look the same. Wow. How? How did the USB cable for the keyboard get intertwined with my, like literally twisted up with the cable for the webcam? Like all they did was sit beside each other.
They fell in love, Trina.
Oh, okay. When a mummy computer and a daddy computer cable. I need a cable that I don't have. That I can't quickly put my hands on. No. Shoot. Okay, let's start taking things off this damn end. Sorry, it's kind of boring. I am trying to find an HDMI cable that doesn't go to DVI. And I thought I had one. There it is. All I gotta do is move some stuff. All right, I'll be back because my cable on my headset isn't long enough.
I'm going about 1% a minute on this thing.
I'll be back. I'll make gut bombs mem test big.
No.
Time to suffer. All right.
There. You can see the mem test. You don't have to watch me.
Coward.
Bacchus, I'm running mem test on the 512 megs of RAM I have in my primary late 90s PC. And it's nice and slow.
I'll be right back.
I was doing it to join Trina in solidarity, but she's already mem tested 2 machines and like gone through a couple motherboards because she's dealing with stuff that is more modern and less interesting than me. Hey, Trina's back.
Hey, I'm back. Yeah, I said I was only going to be a second. I just had to switch around cables. Okay, so let's plug it into.
2 is RX.
Really?
2 is
Really?
3 is transmitters.
Okay, I can't test the board.
Why?
Why, you're asking? Of course you're asking that
Because
question.
it takes proprietary power or something?
No, I got that. Look at the ports. The 2 video
Display port.
ports. Both
Yeah,
display
you don't
ports.
have a display port?
No!
Come on, you're a computer technician. You gotta have DisplayPort dongle at least.
I literally don't. I honestly don't. Okay, let's take a look at the other motherboard.
What happens if you get a customer machine that's only DisplayPort?
Knock on wood? I haven't. But I might be going to Amazon after the stream and getting a because the monitor that I've been. Hi guys, this monitor only has our VGA and HDMI.
Oh, hey, that's the pee bottle, the pee spray bottle.
It is, and it's full of pee. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't test this board at this time. I will put it back in.
I'm gonna send you an Amazon link for a DisplayPort to HDMI cable.
Okay. Send it to my Discord. Or is that where you're gonna send
I'm gonna put it in the chat so you can't click on it.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Thanks, Gutbomb. All right, so that's that one. And I got to remember that the processor, the 6400 processor, this thing is sitting in it. Yeah. Well, poop. Poop, poop, poop. Not what it was supposed to do. Oh well. Let's put this one back in the box. See, I didn't look at these boards. I just literally, they were being thrown out and I grabbed them.
Sent you a link.
Thank you. I'll check it after the stream. So let's see what the other board is.
For some reason, when I go to Amazon.ca, it like defaults to delivering to Balzac. And I don't know where Balzac is.
I think it's in your pants.
No, it's Balzac TB or T4B2T. So that's a postal code.
Yeah.
Where is Balzac, Canada? It's in Alberta. It's like a northern suburb of Calgary. Weird.
So yeah, it's the same board, and it only has DisplayPort.
Owned.
So I will be testing those on the stream. Sorry, folks.
82%. I've jumped ahead way far.
Well, ahead of who? You're testing against yourself at this point.
I'm jumped ahead in time because I was doing 1% per minute, and now I'm only at 57 minutes, but at 82%.
57 minutes, geez.
Errors 0.
Nice.
So far.
Nice. All right. So I need to get this bench cleaned off because I am about to put a beige desktop up on it. So I might end up reselling. I don't have the back screw, but anyway, reselling this one.
I sent you a dongle that you can use to turn DisplayPort into HDMI, so you can at least test them.
Yeah. No. But I mean, oh, sorry, you're not. You can't see what I'm looking at. This.
Yep.
The actual. This one. That's all together. I didn't know it was an i7. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's get some of these cables untangled. I don't need this power supply right now. Thankfully, I had the right power supply. Okay. I will be right back. I'm going to go grab the beige. Oh, hey, Thomas. What else am I missing in the chat? Anybody else?
All right, back.
Okay.
I'm about to get off. Sorry, I have some other stuff to go do.
That work?
No. Go do
Thank
what
you
you
for
got to
letting
do.
me join the channel. All
Hey,
right,
no problem.
see ya.
Have a good one.
You too.
So apparently, according to Francois, Balzac was a French author.
Well, yeah. I mean the real one, but like
Oh, and also
we're talking about the town in Canada, the one that matters.
and also
Trina, are
Bacchus.
you alive?
Yeah, I
Okay,
am.
well.
I just was choking for a sec. So, and also Bacchus met somebody with that name once. Bacchus, was he a French author? Okay,
That
I'm gonna go.
Balzac is long dead.
Probably. All right, I'm gonna go grab the beige tower, and I'll be back.
Chime, death chime.
Yeah, that's all me. I can't get this thing for some reason to communicate at all with my computer, yet I had it working in the past. No, that's not what I wanted.
All right. Let me see. There's nothing in Alberta. No, it's Alberta. So this is.
That's a big white blur.
Yeah. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm just getting things. Let me see if I can move this around a bit. I can't, apparently. There we go. So this is a beige tower with optical drive, both floppies.
Looks gross.
Hey, the price was right.
Was it free?
Yeah. Well, actually, yes and no. I'm selling, if I can, I'm going to sell the board out of it. Because these things are worth, the boards are worth more than the computer.
It has a USB card in it.
It does. It has a couple cards in the back. You can take a trip down.
USB, sound card, a
Video card.
video card, a very old network card.
Yep.
It's an AT motherboard, so that's got to be Pentium 1 or earlier.
Yep. Well, if I can get the damn side off, it is not being friendly right now.
I mean, there
go.
were a few Pentium 2 AT boards, but they're few and far between.
So apparently, the motherboard takes both kinds of power supplies.
Yeah, a lot of them in the Pentium era did that.
Ta-da! Oh. Okay, I'm gonna move the top of this case away so I can move around here. Okay, let's take a look inside, shall we?
I'm surprised there isn't a modem in there.
Yeah. So we have a hard drive.
I wanted it to be like a Cyrix Win chip.
The funny enough, the floppy drive isn't connected. but the large floppy is. We also have an IDE optical drive. I'm just looking at the capacitors, trying to look at the capacitors. More ribbon cables than you know what to do with. Everything actually looks good. It has 2 sticks of memory, probably PC 100.
Is that a USB card, or is the USB ports plugged into the motherboard and then just on a card
Yeah, so it's just
edge?
there's the
thing?
USB right there.
Oh, that's
One
boring.
of those things.
It
Yeah.
would have been more entertaining if it was a real card that had USB ports on it.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! I can't test this computer.
Why?
Why? Okay. I need to. Sorry, you're gonna get like this. Sorry for the wiggly cam.
Is it because you don't have an AT keyboard?
I don't have a DIN keyboard. Exactly it. There's the DIN power. There's the DIN connector.
Yeah, that's an AT keyboard connector.
Yeah, or DIN. It's a DIN connector.
Yeah, but everybody calls it AT.
I call it DIN because that's
Wrong.
Well, tell that to the CompTIA folks because they refer to it when I studied. This was part of the test. This was part of the book. Yeah, I don't have a serial mouse. Well,
You don't need a mouse and a keyboard to turn it on.
No, I know. But I was going to test it, and I can't do any testing.
You don't have a PS2 to AT adapter?
I do.
Because, by the way, the PS2 port is also a DIN plug.
Yeah, I know.
Mini DIN.
Yeah, mini DIN. Which, by the way, was a German invention. I do
That's what
have
the D
them.
stands for.
Well, I know what the D stands for.
My D stands for a lot.
Yeah, I know it does. I've seen pictures.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. I think I have an adapter doodle. I don't. Aha! Well, shit. I have the wrong way adapter.
I gotta go. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. Oh, I have that in there. I don't have the right adapter doodle. It goes the opposite way. Oh well, let's fire it up, see what it does. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you, Bacchus, for that. I couldn't remember what it stood for. It's been a while since I took the test. Well, let's put a video cable in. Because what's the harm in doing that at this point? Let's put a video connector in. We're going to plug in the VGA. We're going to plug in some power. I'm going to turn the case around. It's on. Okay, let's turn it off for now. Yeah, unfortunately, the adapter I have is the opposite of what I need. And I might have more. I got to do some digging, and that's going to require. I'm not going to do that on the stream, but I think I might have more in a box, maybe. Okay, we have power plugged in. We have video plugged in. I'm going to turn the camera around. So you're looking at monitor. Monitor. I'm going to turn the power on the back. I'm going to find the power button. I'm going to turn this case around a little bit. We're gonna find the power button on the front. There it is. Well, I see lights. We got a fan spinning. I heard a beep. Oh my god. It's working. We're gonna let it test the memory. There we go, a test of the memory. Sees the drive. Let's see if it boots up. Oh. Keyboard error, no keyboard present. Press F1 to continue. Or delete the inner setup. Love it. Love it. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna be testing this one. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. It has a USB thing on it. I wonder, just for shits and giggles, if it'll detect my USB keyboard. Because you can use like USB 1 for that. My headset's all caught up in other things. Oh, headset cable, actually. Let's try that. It probably won't work, but why not give this a try? Alright, power it up again. I really like this machine though. Hey, there we go. We got normal colors again. Video must be a bit funky. Might be the connector. I didn't screw it in, so. We got regular colors. Okay, so I plugged in a USB keyboard just for shits and giggles. Oh my god. It actually will let the USB keyboard work? Boot failure. I don't like the hard drive. Or it's empty, or it's blank. Huh. Does the optical drive open? Weirdly enough, the numlock's not even lighting up, but it's not complaining there's no keyboard, which is interesting. And the optical drive doesn't open. Surprise, surprise. Okay. So we're going to shut it down. I'm going to grab. I have an IDE optical drive that actually opens and works. So I'm going to grab it from my shelf. What the heck was that? Oh, I have no idea what the heck that was. Okay, we're gonna. So let me turn this around. So there's the optical drive. Here's my optical drive. It's just a compact disc, so it's not a DVD or anything. In theory, if I can get the darn thing, I always hate it. Molex connectors. They don't like to come out at all. Turn this around a little bit. Huh. Oh my god, this is jammed in there. There we go. Oh, I can't. It won't reach. Shit. What else can I connect that to? Running out of things to connect. Okay. So, at least the data cable is long enough. That goes in there. Might have to put it at a bit of a weird angle, but that's okay. Yeah. I am like maxing this cable out as much as I can to get this. No, it's really. Okay. We now have a working optical drive. Let me find. Now, where did I put that? There it is. We stuck on. There we go. I have a CD version. I also have a floppy version. Oh yeah, the floppy drive's not plugged in. But I do have a CD version of MS-DOS 6.22 boot. I have this disc, official, as you can see. Yeah. All right, let's turn it back on. Where'd that go? There it is. Okay, turn it on. Do we have power? We have power. Sweet. Oh, and it's turned green again. No, my black one's not ejecting. Shit. Let's see what it's on then. Oh. I guess. Okay. Press delete in or setup. Okay. So it's kind of locked up. And I don't know why. Hey, control delete works. What? That's amazing. I press control delete. It's back to being green. It might just be this video. There it goes. Press delete in or setup. Wow, the keyboard's actually working on this. It's a USB Microsoft keyboard working on this computer. That's amazing. All right. I don't know why it has a drive because it doesn't. Why aren't you letting me change it to none? And also, why aren't you? Oh, page up and page down. But drive B should be a 1.2 megabyte, 5.25 drive. This is crazy. All right, let's see what the date and time is. It's actually not bad. It says it's July 6, 2021. A little off. August the 12th. Okay. Over. Change it to 2024. The time is not 7 o'clock in the evening. We are 2:30 in the afternoon. Go up to 15. Scroll through. 15, 30, 39. Ah. Oh shit. Oh, poop, 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 poop. Cable's getting caught on things, knocking things over. It's not supposed to do. I shouldn't leave that stuff there. Anyway. Let me see. Oh, still saying 39. Okay. Cool. Escape. See if the hard drive will auto detect. Huh. Why primary master? Why? It's not detecting anything. Okay. Let's try and detect auto detecting secondary slave. Escape. What the hell this thing's doing at this point? We're gonna reboot. I can't get over the fact that this is actually working. The USB keyboard's working. Yeah, it doesn't see. Oh no, it does see the ID secondary drive. Okay. And then it just kind of sits there. Delete. Where? What's the CPU? Clock speed's 166 megahertz. Intel Pentium MMX. It has been a dog day since I've been in one of these things. Boot sequence. That's what I want. Let's go through the options. CD-ROM. All right. Change it to CD-ROM first. Okay. All values. Modify. Escape is quit. Save and exit. Is it F10? It is F10. Haha. So great. See if I can get it to boot from the CD-ROM at this point. Get a beep. Go through the memory. I don't want to see if I can get DOS loaded. Okay. Boot from the CD-ROM. I don't want to play nice. It's not even lighting up the optical drive. It does light up when it first turns on. I'll take the other one. Oh, wait, what's it doing? It just took forever? The optical drive isn't spinning up though. Oh, it just seems to. Oh, there we go. Starting MS-DOS. What? You can't see because of my name. But yeah, it is starting MS-DOS. There we go. Just, oh, I can't seem to type. Weird. The function keys are working. I can control delete stuff. And the arrow keys are working. But I can't type anything. Huh. Cool. I can't control delete either. It does not like the USB keyboard in DOS. Okay, so I'm gonna really screw up this computer. I'm gonna pop the DOS disk out.
Yep.
I'm gonna put in my testing software, which is a CD. Sweet. Just make sure, because I have some that are burnt to DVDs. Make sure, because this won't read it. And we're gonna turn it off. Because it's DOS, and you can do that without it yelling at you. Okay, it's booting back up. Gonna go through the memory test again. It seems to be happy with. Looks like it's got 128 megabytes. Or, oh, I can't, never mind. My conversion rates are horrible. Okay. Look at that! We have the ultimate boot CD booting up. Oh, and that's where the keyboard stops working. Yeah, and it locks up. Okay. I am going to need to find an adapter doodle. Or get one. One of the two. But yeah, sweet. There might be a part 2 to this stream with the base case. Alright, let's turn some lights on. And put this book on here if I can. Throw this off the chair so I can sit down. Alright. Keyboard pass-through stuff. Oh, okay. Must be, yeah, head driver, yeah. Yeah, it's weird though because technically the um technically the Ultimate Boot CD works with USB. I know, I've used it. There's definitely something it doesn't like about that, but weirdly enough, it works in the BIOS. Yeah. All right, I'm going to change cameras. You can all see me again. Hi. So yeah, I got a few things I got to try to buy. Thankfully, I'm getting paid from a client tomorrow. But yeah, so yeah, DOS comes up with the letter A because it sees the drive as A. Um, it doesn't matter. I had it on a floppy and also CD, and it doesn't matter if I boot from floppy or CD, whatever the initial drive it's booting from, it sees it as A. So, but yeah, it works. It works. Cool. But it's so cool. But yeah, I have a box of stuff still left over from the work event. And if memories, but I'll have to dig through the box and I'll do that. Yeah, exactly. A drive letter. Yeah. So it does, again, it doesn't matter if I boot it from floppy or CD. It always says that it's drive A. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna have to take a look through that box because it's a relatively large box that's left over from the World of Retro Computing event where I bought the bunch of tables last year. Funny enough, the organizer of it contacted me the other day and said, "Do you need a table to sell that stuff?" And I'm like, "Actually, most of it's gone. Some of the cards are still kicking around, but for the most part, yeah, I've gotten rid of most of the stuff." So, but yeah, I think on that note, Thomas, are you still around? I might be by my lonesome. Yeah, I'll have to go digging for that part after the stream because I don't want to bore people of me sitting going through a box. Also, I don't remember what's in the box. Good reason to go through it. Um, but yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. We had some success and some semi-success. Those two boards for the Lenovo's, I'll have to take a look at the Linkamadoodle that Gutbomb sent me and get those tested. And then I'm going to again try to find an adapter for that will go from DIN to mini DIN or DIN to PS2, and see what we can do with those. So yeah, thanks everyone. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Also, check out the description below. There's a link to my website, Trina's Tech. It will show you basically everywhere that I am on social media. Also, there's a link to my coffee account if you can afford it. Um, it'd be greatly appreciated if you made a donation for the channel. Helps me get things like maybe a DIN to mini DIN adapter. Um, yeah. Also, there's a link to Steve of Mac 84's merch store where he has a lot of great shirts. And there's also a link to jcm-1.com where you can get a lot of stuff for your retro computers to get them up and running, such as a blue SCSI. So, on that note, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and we will see you at the next one. Bye for now. Okay, let's